What's up, nerds? It's JPOOL from JPOOL's Nerd Corner, and here's my Shazam movie review. Now, last night I went to see the film Shazam, which is based on a DC comic book of the same name. Originally, he was called Captain Marvel. Uh, it would be really confusing and also have to deal with a bit of legal trouble by using the Captain Marvel name. But, we have Captain Marvel out right now with Brie Larson in the Marvel Universe, and we'll now have Shazam. Now, Shazam is a movie starring Zachary Levi as the title character, and he plays the adult version of Billy Batson, played by Asher Angel. And both actors are really good, but Zachary Levi just leaves just this mark on. He is just this kid at heart in general. If you've ever watched the show Chuck on NBC, then you might remember him, and also you probably miss Chuck and probably rewatch as much as possible the Chuck reruns. He just brings a lot of heart to the film. But not just Zachary Levi, but also the rest of the cast, the supporting cast as well. Jack Dylan Grazer, who plays Freddie Freeman in here, as sort of the foster brother in here, and also best friend of Billy Batson. We get to see a lot of his character as well, and he is an excellent actor in here. Some might even say that they wanted to see a little bit more of him as well. We have an excellent villain in here, and when I say excellent, I say it because villains, both in Marvel and DC, it's hard to get a villain that's extremely menacing. Even with Wonder Woman, and I love Wonder Woman, but that, in my opinion, that last act, that third act, the villain in itself wasn't as convincing. I mean, you can see how powerful he is, but I thought Mark Strong did a good job. Mark Strong, in general, has sort of been typecast as the villain in a lot of films. Some of you that love comic books remember him in Kick-Ass as well, and he was in Sherlock Holmes, and in general, he's just been the villain in a lot of films. No, I thought he did a really good job, and they actually try to make you kind of sympathize with the villain. There's a quick cameo in here by Smallville alum John Glover, or if you want to be a little more meta, Gremlins 2. He's a good actor. If you ever get a chance to see him at a convention, yeah, definitely try to get an autograph or a picture with him. But let's see who else. We have, like I said, the supporting cast was incredible. The kids, a lot of people were like, they were hoping that they wouldn't be the stereotypical, movie kids. And each one had their own personality. And, even when they introduced a character named Mary, I questioned, pretty much exclamation mark right above my head. I knew exactly where they were going. I'm not going to spoil it here. I might do a spoiler review a little later, but if you know where I'm going, you know where I'm going. So if you're actually a Shazam comic book fan, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. That's all I'm going to say for right now. The wizard in here, the wizard Shazam, is played by Jaimin Hansu and his amazingly fake beard and wig. But no, I like Jaimin Hansu. He's a good actor. He plays the wizard in here, the one who gives Billy Batson his abilities. Now, that's not much of a spoiler if you've seen the trailer or even read the comic book as well. Some people were like, you spoil too much. I'm like, well, if you watch the trailer, I don't watch trailers. Trailers these days spoil a lot. But I think this did a good job in the marketing as well with what they wanted to do as far as show who Billy Batson is, show who Shazam is, his adult version, and not show too much, because there's some scenes in here they're like, well, I didn't expect that at all. There's a scene near the third act where if you're a fan of the comic book, you kind of know where they're going, but you don't. For myself, I didn't expect them to actually go there, even though I've seen action figures that they've released. Toys can spoil a lot for a film. I'm surprised they released, the toys and then you go, hey, let's hope nobody figures it out. We have the action figures to prove it. Or, prove all the theories that all the fans have been writing on the internet. Let's see, who else? So, oh yeah, there's one more thing. David F. Sandberg, who directed this film, is technically known as a horror director. The last film he did was Annabelle Creations. And this is an interesting kind of trend that Warner Brothers and DC have been taking. They went with James Wan, who is known for his, the Fast and Furious films and also the Saw films as well. So DC has been starting to hire horror directors, and it's really paying off, in my opinion. Now, in my opinion, Aquaman wasn't a great film, but I purchased it. I didn't purchase Justice League. I purchased Aquaman because I had fun with Aquaman. And that's what this film is. This film is fun. It's not fully a family film, because there are scenes and imagery in here that will frighten children, little children, not anybody probably 13 and above, but little children. And there were kids sitting right next to me that were kind of freaked out in some scenes. But all in all, this movie is really about family, and really about Billy Batson's story about finding a family to call his own. And it was very heartwarming. And like I said, even the foster parents and the foster kids, great supporting cast. Great supporting cast. And like I said about the villain early on, it is you kind of feel bad for him. And you'll see why if you watch the movie. So it's kind of he tried to take the sympathetic route with the character. But it's also a very light-hearted film. With all the darkness in some bits of the film, there's also a lot of comedy, a lot of things to chuckle at. And that's what I think DC should look at and go, we need to replicate this. We can't always go down the dark road and go, oh yeah, we're going to go the Zack Snyder route. Zack Snyder's a good director. I've watched all his films, okay? But when it comes to comic book films, you're going to alienate a lot of people when you go too dark and too brooding and too mopey, and also the screen, you can barely see what's going on. So, all in all, Shazam is a fantastic film, and it's definitely a film I highly recommend you go out and check out this weekend. I'm probably going to see it again, and definitely going to buy it on Blu-ray. But yeah, definitely go out and check it at your local theater, and tell me what you think down in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Nerd Corner, and tell me what other DC films you're looking forward to, and also the spin-offs as well. Like they're talking about a Black Adam film they've been talking about for a while, and starring The Rock, and then hopefully a film with both The Rock and Shazam. Tell me what you think down in the comments. Give this video a like, and remember to enjoy your chimichanga. Oh yeah, almost forgot. I give this film 4 out of 5 stars. Thank you for watching.